What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Hanging Heavy. As always, I'm your boy Desecrator, and we're coming to you live with somebody in studio, and that's my boy BULGE.
Special guest.
Yeah, this is his first time recording, so if it's awkward, too bad.
It's always awkward the first time.
Just don't look at me in my eyes.
Well, first of all, thanks for having me. And where are my snacks? I was promised snacks.
Oh, I left those outside.
Oh, great.
Well, as is tradition on the show, we're sipping on some cocktails. And today, the show's brought to you by Paul Masson. Grand Amber Brandy, not a sponsor.
It's the blue bottle. That's the fancy stuff.
It's the good stuff.
That's the VS. Very, very smooth.
It's in a glass bottle.
Yeah. No plastic today.
Also, sipping on a little bit of vodka, brought to you by Tito's.
Handmade vodka.
Handmade, gluten-free, apparently. I didn't know there was gluten in vodka, but I guess there can be, depending on what it's made from.
And we all know that gluten allergies are total BS, but whatever.
There's gluten in the sun, and I'm allergic to it.
There's gluten in the air. I can feel the gluten attacking me.
I can feel my gallbladder just rejecting all the gluten.
Yeah.
What the fuck does a gallbladder even do?
It rejects gluten, apparently.
I don't think it does that, but whatever. I'm not a doctor.
It attracts gluten.
I run a stupid podcast that no one listens to.
So, thank you for not listening.
So, thanks for you that are listening, and if you're not listening, fuck you. So, we were, before we started recording, we were rambling about America's team in the NFL, America's football team. And that being the New England Patriots, the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, apparently there's a big ordeal going on. Their star player, and I'll say that with very much emphasis, their star, because they only have one. Their star player is holding out for more money, as he should. His rookie contract's over, and
time to get paid.
It's time to get paid. He has the most carries in the NFL, the most yards too.
Yeah.
He's literally the number one fucking running back.
He's the workhorse.
Yeah, and he still has only won one playoff game.
That's more than most teams. More than most teams.
Yeah, but yeah. So, what the fuck, Jerry Jones? Pull some money out of that pocket, boy. Pay it on your own end.
Or at least give him like a couple of Dunkin' Donuts franchises, not sponsored.
But if you want to, I love donuts.
Right.
But yeah, the last time a high-profile player did this was Le'Veon Bell from the Pittsburgh Steelers.
But he really held out the whole season.
He literally held out for two reasons. One, to get cut from the team because they didn't want to pay him and he didn't want a franchise tag. And then he wanted to get paid.
And he didn't want to get injured.
Well, yeah. He saved himself playing for a team he didn't want to play.
And now he has
not getting paid, and he's fresh.
He has magic legs now.
Yeah, he's got the Lieutenant Dan titanium stuff they make the airplane, the
space shuttle.
The space shuttle out of. There we go.
Magic legs.
Magic legs.
You forgot to mention our other sponsor we have here.
Oh, well, we're gonna be sipping on some other stuff throughout the night. So, yeah, there's just stuff that we wanted each other to try. We're connoisseurs of tasting the grossest beers, and we're flavor hunters. And tonight, the first one is gonna be Tecate, a Mexican beer. Tecate Titanium, and it's reporting 7.5% alcohol per volume.
Once again,
I guess I'll take a sip now. Fuck.
Yeah. First, describe the color.
I already have a glass poured out. It's still nice and cold. Ooh, it's a beautiful golden lager style beer. Is it? I'm not gonna read the back.
That's what he's saying.
Yeah, it held head for a good while. So, kudos to that. But let's give it a little. It's time to shut up and taste it.
So taste the booger flavor.
It's not bad.
So that's it. It's not bad.
I was expecting it to taste horrible.
Did it quench your thirst? Are you quenched?
No, I want to drink something else.
Are you hydrated? Do you feel like you're ready to party?
Quick little chaser, but...
Do you feel like you're made of titanium?
Okay, now I'm letting it sit. I wouldn't go out of my way to buy this. If someone had it and it's all they had, I'd be like, oh, fuck it, whatever.
So if that was the only thing to drink, then perhaps.
I'd probably leave. No, I would drink it. It'll get you drunk.
Yeah, well, it has more alcohol than regular beer, so it will
2.5
get you drunk.
2.5% of our conventional American pussy beer.
Yeah,
so says the rest of the world.
So it's like a beer and a half, basically.
So it's basically that otherworldly shit, that beer from everywhere else standard. Basically, like the lowest I've seen, like just regular beer is 8%.
Yeah, that's true.
7.5, so it's not too far. It's not great. It's not bad. I've tasted worse.
Oh yeah, we've tasted far worse.
And I have 2 beers that I want you to try later on.
Okay.
But I'll bring those when. You gonna sip it with me?
Yeah, let's get in this. The suspense.
I don't want to have to drink the whole thing by myself.
If you wanna hear what we're gonna drinking last, you gotta stay with us.
And if there's anything you recommend for me to try on there, I'll do it. If you send me $9.99, no, I'm just kidding. If you don't fucking do that, that's gross.
No, I'm trying to taste it. This tastes familiar.
Yeah, well, don't fucking do that ASMR bullshit.
That's not ASMR. I hate that.
Ugh. Don't do that. I hate that.
It tastes familiar. I've tasted this before.
You know what it tastes like, honestly? It
tastes like day old beer.
It tastes like when you drink all night and you throw up. And you throw up beer.
That's why I said like day old beer.
Well, I mean day old from stomach acid.
Yeah, it has a slight flavor of stomach acid.
It's got what's in your stomach? A fucking.
It's not ascorbic acid. It's
I'm not a doctor, as you can tell. Fuck, what is it?
So what you're saying is somebody drank this beer, puked it, they bottled it, and now you're drinking it.
And now it's fresh and they added carbon to it. They added carbonation to it. What the fuck?
It kind of does have that taste when like you have all your beers like in a nice chest, and then you wake up the next day and they're all hot.
You forget about them, for a couple of days.
And then you put them back in the fridge because of course you're broke.
Because beers, dude.
Yeah, because no one's gonna get 3 beers. That's how it tastes like.
They're skunky.
Yeah, it's like a skunky.
That's weird. Okay, so usually when beer's bottled in a clear bottle, it gets skunky because the sun interacts, or the UV light enters through the bottle, and that's what makes beer skunky. Or it's really fucking old. One of those two. Mostly the sun, though. That's why most bottles use brown or dark green or fucking a big ass label to cover the whole thing. Or now they're using aluminum, and that's the reason why fucking beers are in cans. Those don't get skunky, but this is an aluminum can. An aluminium.
No, it's a titanium can.
That's why it costs so much money. It's not because of it's not because of the content. It's the can.
So the can's so light and it's indestructible.
It's lined with titanium.
Let's go shoot the can. See if the bullets bounce off.
It's not adamantium. It's titanium.
Adamantium doesn't exist, nerd.
How do you know?
Whatever.
How do you know?
It's vibranium.
Calm down, Wakanda.
Wakanda forever.
Hey, fucking unpopular opinion. Black Panther can suck my ass. That movie was terrible. I mean, don't get me wrong. No, fuck. The character itself sucks too. His fucking little claws like a bitch.
Well, just because he's a Black Panther. What do you want?
Ferocity?
Not the Black Dragon.
I didn't say I wanted him breathing fire. Yeah. I don't want him to have fucking
wings.
Little bitch ass claws.
What do you want to do?
Fuck out of here. I don't know. I expected. Fuck, whatever. Who cares?
You want to have like big.
I wanted him to be
big claws like Wolverine
or like Sabretooth. Sabretooth was ridiculous.
Sabretooth had little claws too.
Yeah, but he also had sharp teeth.
But he never bit nobody.
You don't know that.
Not in the movies. I don't remember him biting anybody.
He did. I mean, he.
I want to see a vampire now.
He didn't claw people to death like a little bit.
Oh, he didn't punch people either. He did claw people. Then he tear somebody's throat out.
You're welcome. Tear somebody's throat out. Not,
yeah, but he didn't
not
bite
search,
people.
Not search for the catnip in their pocket.
You're scratching their back. They had an itchy back.
Fuck Black Panther. Whatever. Well, after that quick intermission, we're almost done with this 24 fluid ounce tall boy, as we call him in the States. Un mofle, like we call him down south, where the Mexicans at. Of this Tecate Titanium, and
This upscale beer.
I feel fancy right now. Like, where's
It's
the
top shelf.
Where's the truffle butter?
All right. I'm still waiting for my charcuterie plate. I was promised snacks.
I'll bring the cheese and grapes right now.
And fine hams.
And the prosciutto.
Prosciutto.
What do you mean ham? You can kill it.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you for bestowing this honor upon me.
You're welcome. You brought it. You brought her. You fuck her.
Yeah. You brought her to the dance. Now dance.
Hey, feller, that's your sister. You're supposed to fuck her. Yee. I don't know why, dude. I fucking love saying yee. Yee.
Jesus.
Oh, I'm gonna get my pickup truck. Yee.
Okay, Snoopy.
Hit my fucking.
What Snoopy became Boxcar Willie?
So I couldn't find the exact thing that you wanted, but yeah. The Jew harp makes another. The jaw harp.
The Jew harp.
That's what it's called.
That's I don't know.
That's one of the many Rolodex names that it has. It has like 18 different names. So, jaw harp, Jew harp, mouth harp, whatever.
Who's the marketing genius behind this? We're gonna sell you the Jew harp.
Whoever wants to sell the same thing with 18 different listings. A smart businessman.
You can use that to find gold.
It's made out of the gold fillings that were taken up from all the Jews in the Holocaust.
Jesus.
Too soon?
Too soon.
Too soon. I'm sorry. I'm such an edgelord.
Okay, so now that we're done with the first entree, what evil?
What evil will I bestow upon
Yeah, what will you bestow upon me?
That's
I'm cringing at the thought of what you're gonna bring.
that's for me to know and you to find out. And again, that's for later. I don't want to just drink them back to back. I want you to forget about the taste of this one.
Oh, well, I'm not gonna forget about the taste anytime soon. It's gonna haunt me forever.
It'll be in my dreams tonight.
I'll probably tomorrow when I wake up and I burp, like, oh, there it is.
Is somebody serving Tecate Titanium right now?
It's your muscle memory.
Your throat muscle.
Literally.
So yeah, I guess we'll move on. I wanted to bring some things. I don't know if you've seen them, but okay. So this is the first one. Hold on, I don't want you to see the headline. Fuck, I already let you see the headline. God damn it, and it's there again. Hold on. So we're watching a video live, and the video is standoff between deputy and security guard at IRS office. This happened last week. And I'll basically word for word it, or not word for word it, but I'll commentate on it. So a sheriff deputy, a full-time deputy, went into the IRS to do whatever the fuck he needed to do in full uniform. He looks like a fucking cop. He has handcuffs, fucking flashlight, radio, fucking the whole nine.
Not to be judgmental, but he has that cop face. You know how people just look like narcs?
Yeah,
that's the face.
Okay, so he goes in all casual, right, to take care of his fucking business. And the security guard at the office, not even a police officer, got fucking gung-ho, pulled his gun, saying that there's a person in the IRS office with a gun, and he refuses to leave. And he calls 911, tells them that there's somebody there, and he tries to leave peacefully, and the guy won't let him. He blocks the exit. So fucking, he's basically barricading this man in against his will, waiting for the police to come. So when the actual cops show up, they come to realize this pedestrian with a gun in the IRS office is somebody that they work with, a fucking deputy, sheriff. That means he works with local police on the regular. And fucking. So yeah, let me point out, this is not to start a race war by any means, but the security guard that was too quick to pull his gun and automatically judge somebody was a white, fat guy.
White and fat.
I mean, your typical security guard, right? He's not going to chase anyone down, so he fucking got in the way, used his body, right? I mean, that's a smart tactic. Use your body to
Use his girth.
Yeah, use your body to block the exits, right?
Or he used his foot to block the elevator.
And, well, yeah, literally, he used it to block all exits. And he kept this man against his will, right? He was literally leaving, and this guy chased him down with his gun drawn, telling him to fucking chill the fuck out, right?
Well, you know what? I'm going to go the other way. I could buy a police uniform at a, I don't know, a surplus store, walk in there with a gun and shoot up the place. So, I mean, just because you're wearing a uniform does not... I mean, it's counterintuitive.
Okay.
Yes, this poor guy is probably a policeman, but still.
Okay, so I recommend all of you that are listening to look up this video. It's standoff between deputy and security guard at IRS office. It's an Inside Edition video, so...
Not sponsored.
Don't copy strike me. But yeah, I'm going to let the rest of it play out. So the security guard, once the police showed up, they actually found out, since it's somebody they know, they actually went after the security guard for aggravated menacing.
Oh, obviously he pulls a gun in you.
So listen to it. Hold on, fuck, I went too far.
You went too far.
Fuck it. Okay, so the reason why they went after with pressing charges on the security guard is the police show up and they realize that he's one of them. They question said security guard and he's fucking backing off like he's a cornered animal, right?
Yeah, he's running away like he's a known felon.
Yeah, like he looks fucking suspicious as fuck. When the cop approaches him, they ask him, you realize that he's a like standardized deputy,
Police
right?
uniform.
And he responds to the police officer, full confidence, yes, I know he's a deputy, but I still call the cops on him. And the first thing that I thought, and I guess this is, where my mind went, the guy's black. Like...
So he's guilty of being black.
To me, that's what... This was basically fucking racial profiling on the security guard. And he was just fucking trigger happy. Imagine if this guy showed some form of resistance. This guy would have fucking filled him with lead. No doubt. No doubt this would have gone the other way if the fucking deputy wasn't as cool as he was.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
And he was fucking... Obviously the clearer mind in this one. He kept asking the guy to let him leave peacefully.
Yeah, he was so real relaxed. I wouldn't have been so chill with a gun pointed at me.
Yeah, he literally turned around and walked away from the guy when the guy pulled his gun. And he said, what is he going to do, shoot me in the back? Like, there's also cameras all over the IRS office, obviously.
Yeah.
So, yeah, fucking homies fucked. Plus, like, what's wrong with you, dude? Are you fucking retarded?
He's drunk with power.
I hate to use that word, but what the fuck is wrong with you? That is the dumbest shit ever.
So why is he wearing gloves?
I have no idea. He's in the IRS office. Like, when the fuck does shit turn real in the IRS office?
So why is he wearing gloves? So there won't be any handprints on the gun? That just looks suspicious.
He's tactical. You don't understand. That's tactical.
They look like rubber gloves. They don't look like tactical gloves.
They're tactical gloves. You don't understand. You can't tell.
Obviously, I'm untrained.
So, yeah, I hope he gets... So I guess we'll move on from there. And I brought my savory delectable.
Yeah, I don't even want to look what the hell it is.
I'm not going to show you what it is. I'm going to pour a glass of it.
It's bath water.
Going to hide the cap.
Bath water deluxe.
I didn't get it from a Twitch streamer.
I'm actually just not looking at it. I'm turning away.
Oh, no, you can look.
Both in horror and...
I got the bottle pointed away from you, but I want you to
Well, it's a dark bottle.
look at the bottle. Yeah.
Is
Any
that
hints?
is that Carta Blanca?
Any hints? No.
Carta Blanca? No.
So it's an American beer.
Oh.
Okay. Whoops.
Let me look at the.
Look at it, smell it, and tell me what you think before.
Hold on, let me.
I know what it is.
Obviously.
And it's here.
Let me,
Flashlight.
let me put the light on it. It's an amber color.
That's not amber, dog.
Oh, hold on. Mine's better.
No, it's not. But whatever.
It is kind of
It's
amber.
the same color, you dipshit.
Is it? I don't see it. I see it darker. Well, let's
Okay, so
let's smell this.
smell
The bouquet,
yeah.
the aroma. Let it breathe. It smells like.
It should be very familiar for you.
Is it Irish Red? Oh wait, I think I know what this is.
No, you don't.
Hold on. Let me give it the
Take a taste.
initial taste.
Hey.
It's not what I thought it would be.
No, me either.
What is this?
It used to be. I'm gonna say that word very liberally. Used to be a very sought after brown ale. I'm gonna give you that hint.
Is it is it you said American, right? That's not the one from England.
It's what's the one from New England?
The England is Newcastle.
Ding 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 ding.
That's not American.
It is now.
What the? This does not taste like Newcastle. I mean, unless it's because I'm mixing drinks.
No. That's
First of all, the label looks all weird.
first off. It's in a brown bottle.
First of all, it looks like it's home brewed. It looks homemade here.
Oh, okay. That's good for calling that out. So the brand that now owns the rights to make it now in America. I don't know if you're familiar with Lagunas from California.
Yeah. It's in, they make they have a beer. They're
Oh,
like,
they have several beers.
Yeah, they have several beers. I've seen at least one, the Laguna
And
something amber ale or something.
no. They're known for a very, very bolden style of brew. And if again that doesn't kick you in the nuts, they're known for IPAs.
Oh, is it like the Stone IPAs?
I'm
No.
not sure, but Lagunas, for those of you craft beer drinkers, they're a very well-known
I've heard of them.
hoppy for
Yeah,
no reason.
this is very hoppy. It tastes way hoppier than them. First of all, brown ale is not supposed to be that hoppy.
Okay, so it wasn't just me. So yeah, Newcastle was sold to Lagunas, who's owned by Heineken.
Oh.
Heineken was the distributor for Newcastle while they were still from England, and Lagunas tweaked the recipe.
They more than tweaked it.
And now they sell what is now known as Newcastle Brown Ale. So when the first time I bought it, this is not the first time I tried it. I know what it tastes like already. I've had it. I just wanted you to taste it before I told you what it was, because you know what Newcastle should taste
Of
like.
course, I've drank that for years.
It's the best brown ale ever.
Oh, yes.
Was. And fuck, man. I told you it was fucking what was the word that I used?
What a ripoff.
Not diabolical,
Sadistic.
no, it was fuck, I forgot it already. Fuck. Sacrilegious.
Yes.
So they changed probably one of the best beers I've ever had in my 30 years of existence.
Oh, I love brown ales.
I loved Newcastle the most. That was my favorite brown ale.
Have you ever had Brown House Ale from, I think, like from Rio? It's a Texas brewery.
No.
They used to make a very good brown ale. Now I guess they'll be, well, it's way better than this one, so you should give that one a try, because it'll probably be your new favorite brown ale, because this tastes, it does
Unnecessarily hoppy.
yeah, it tastes more. I thought it was gonna be like a weak IPA,
It's basically
like not a full IPA, but like a weak IPA. I mean, it's different.
That's basically what they turned it into.
Yeah, it's not as smooth as it was.
No, that was the whole point of drinking Newcastle.
Yeah, And
for
also,
the flavor.
Isn't it weaker? Because it says in the bottle
It's
4.7
now. Yep.
I don't remember how much Newcastle was, but I don't think it was
probably-
4.7. It was at
probably
least
5.
5, at least.
Yeah.
5.52.
So not only did they lower the alcohol content, but they completely fucked the flavor.
What's the price point? Is it still the same price? Because Newcastle is also imported.
Newcastle's were pretty cheap, dude.
Well, it did.
I used to get a 6 of Newcastle for like $7.99 at the local grocery
How
store.
much was this? 10.
I want to say $9.99.
That's crazy. So
$2 more.
so they
than it
raised
used-
the price and they made it, and they added more water.
and they made it taste
They
like
made it
shit.
waterier,
Yeah, so they watered it down,
but they
and
hopped it up
They added way more hops to cover the fact
to
that
cover the
there's-
water. Is
Fuck, man.
that's diabolical. Let's put more hops. So you
Suck.
think you get more flavor? Let's take away the alcohol.
Let's add more flavor to hide the fact that there's less alcohol. in it.
Yeah. We don't want you to get ass drunk, so we
let's-
want you to drink more.
Let's ruin our organic flavor.
Oh yeah.
And let's add in a little bit of Lagunas.
I wonder what people in England feel. I wonder what do they drink now? Do they still drink this, or
Who?
is it the people in England? Is it imported for them now,
I don't know.
or do they still make?
You know what I'm hoping for? I'm hoping that like they still have their version of
yeah,
Newcastle.
I was what I imagine. I don't see them drinking this.
What
garbage.
I think Lagunas bought was basically just the name.
The rights,
Yeah,
naming
yeah.
rights from the North American naming rights.
And what they're gonna do is just piggyback off the fucking tailcoats of the
Heineken?
the notoriety of fucking
Lagunas.
what Newcastle was.
Yeah,
They're like, oh, you like Newcastle? Try Newcastle New.
but the label, like if I was looking at it, unless I was reading all the labels, I would not picture this as Newcastle.
Yeah. Okay. So when I bought it the first time, it was maybe 2-3 weeks ago. I wasn't even looking for Newcastle at all, right? I was looking for an Irish red. I usually go with Killian's.
You know what? That's what when I looked at the color, I thought it was Killian's because the color's a little bit different. I thought it was an Irish red.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what I was going for, and then I saw, well, even the sleeve for the 6-pack is completely different. It's like that orange,
It's home printed.
like it completely redesigned. I was like, that's interesting. They went with a new box. Like they got rid of like what's proven already.
The
Right?
iconic.
Yeah, like the tried and true and shit. So I was like, oh well, fuck. Let me pick this up. Maybe something changed, right? Besides the bottle, and then the fact that it's in a brown bottle threw me off. So I was like, well, that's weird. I didn't even read that it was brewed and bottled in
good old US of
fucking
A.
California and Chicago. Yeah, like I totally passed it by. I was like, oh, Newcastle, yeah, fuck it, yeah, I'll take it for sure. I know it's gonna be good. And I had the first one, and I was like, oh, well, maybe it's just a little skunky, right? Like maybe I'm just not ready for beer yet. So I let it slide, right? And then I tasted the second one, and it was more of the same.
You're like, oh
And
no.
I was like, what the fuck? So I literally pulled up fucking Newcastle. And yeah, apparently at the beginning of the year, they started releasing the new recipe. And apparently people are pissed about it.
I imagine so.
Yeah, I'm pissed about it. Fuck.
This happened to me with Rolling Rock. I don't remember. The Rolling Rock used to be in independent small
Yeah.
craft brewery. Now it's owned by I think
Heineken?
Budweiser.
Oh, no, Anheuser-Busch.
Yeah, it's owned by Anheuser-Busch, and they moved all the brewing process from when it was brewed in Pennsylvania to probably Budweiser somewhere in St. Louis, and the taste changed.
Yeah.
The only good thing that they did, of course, they made it one of the cheap brews.
Yeah, they
You can
lowered
get
the-
like a 30-pack of Rolling Rock for like $20.
They made it college approved.
Yeah, when in the old days, I remember I would get a 6-pack for $70.
$70?
$7-8.
Oh, yeah. They were almost, like $9.
Yeah, they were like, because it was a pale ale. They were one of the very few pale ales that I would see being sold here, and so it was different.
Yeah.
Now it's just
Now it's just
tastes almost the same, but not really. It tastes more watered down.
Yeah, it tastes like Rolling Rock Light.
More refreshing.
Yeah,
It's to keep you hydrated and drinking longer.
It's good for summer.
Yeah, it's so you won't dehydrate yourself.
So yeah, Newcastle. What the fuck?
You know what? Now I want Old Castle. I don't
Yeah,
like this Newcastle.
So when I went to go buy the beer that I'm actually proud to. So the next one is not a garbage beer. This is a garbage beer.
I don't know. I don't trust you now.
The next one, I'm actually. It's only sold in a 4-pack, and it's $13.99.
You're crushing my dreams here.
It's not more % alcohol. It's just the way that it's made that costs more. And I get it because I had one and I was like, oh shit. Like, it was like shocking. Like, I mean, I've tried hundreds of beers at this point. I started drinking when I was 14.
You're really hyping it up now.
I hope so. Yeah, hopefully it's as good as I remember it from last week.
Well, let's finish
Well,
this.
yeah, I'll bring that up maybe at the end of the show. We'll close it off on that.
Let's finish
We'll
this
close it out
garbage.
on a good note.
I mean, we can't waste it anyway, so let's.
I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna
let's
waste
drink
it.
this
Swill.
bathtub water.
This swill.
This dark bathtub water.
I think I literally would have a Budweiser more.
Sewer water.
I'd rather have a Budweiser.
It's like a burnt sewer water.
It sucks.
I know we're not professional beer drinkers, but
No,
we're just giving our honest opinion here. It tastes like burnt sewer water.
I know what I like, and I loved Newcastle.
Oh yeah.
And this will be the last time I buy a Newcastle.
Remember when we would go out of town just to
Get Newcastle,
Newcastle,
and shit,
yeah,
shit that we couldn't get locally.
yeah. I mean, it was rare. Not that we couldn't get it. It was hard to find.
Yeah, it was harder to
So
find.
we'd go and drive back with a 24 of Newcastle.
Yeah, those were the days.
Yeah, those were the days. Now, I guess we have to go to England to go get it.
So at the liquor store that I like to go to, they have a fucking wide variety of beers. I'm not gonna say what name it is because no free advertisement. You piece of shit.
Not sponsored.
But yeah, fucking. They had the new 6-pack, but they had one 12-pack of the old stuff. It was still in the clear bottles.
Holy grail.
I was gonna buy it, but I had no more money. And I was like,
Should have switched bottles.
I wanted to buy it just so that we could compare it to this shit.
Should have switched bottles. Put like 3 in.
3 and 3.
I think they would have noticed. It says Newcastle.
They're both the same, sir.
It's the same thing. What are you harassing us?
Yeah, look at the UPC. It's the same.
Yeah. They would have been like, if they would have harassed you, they would have been like, so you're saying this one's different then?
So yeah, if I were to rate this new Newcastle, I would rate it a Newcastle Brown fail. But
It's undrinkable slime.
yeah, it's a 1 out of 10. Will not drink again.
You know, this makes me want like another.
This makes me want to drink the titanium.
Yeah, it makes me want. I should have gotten another take of the titanium.
I wish
Maybe we could have mixed them both
I
up.
wish we didn't finish it. Make a black and tan.
Yeah,
Black and tans are fucking delicious.
I know they. Well, we can make a black and tan with this one because
Nah, I'm good. I'm all right.
Hoppy. Taste the hops. Taste the flowers of the.
Here, we're gonna give you less alcohol, but we're gonna give you more hops. That's our guarantee at the new Newcastle Brown Ale.
And you know what? I bet those people that like hoppy beer, they're like, oh, they made the no.
Oh, it's sophisticated and the flower
hops are flowers.
The flowery bouquet lends itself well.
You know what you like? You want flowers, or want you just like throw some roses in your beer? That's what you want.
It's rose essence.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
It's rose water.
The fuck?
Are we Nostradamus? Drink rose water. No, I'm not. No.
I wish I had some rich and rare.
Unsubscribe.
Yeah. You Newcastle Brown Ale, you're canceled.
Yeah. I want Old Castle. I wonder if you go to England.
I want old Newcastle.
I wonder if you go to England and they have it on tap. I bet you. Not gonna have this on
I
tap.
wish I could try it on tap.
Yeah, now we must go to England.
That probably tastes like fucking God's jizz.
In 2 weeks, we're gonna do the podcast live from England. With some brew pub in England.
From some fucking hole in the wall.
Yeah.
Pub.
But I bet you the beer tastes better than this.
It's gonna be hot, but it's gonna taste better than this. If it tasted better than this, I would drink it hot.
Yeah. Well, not really hot. Their room temperature is
They're
not our room temperature. It's a little bit cold. They're coldish.
Their room temperature is like 70 degrees.
65.
I don't know what that is in Celsius, so pull out the conversions.
I don't know. It's like 842 Celsius. I don't know. We're Americans. We mess everything
we're
up.
stupid fucking
We're
savage
stupid Americans. Isn't Celsius between 1 and 100? I don't know. It's like a 3. I don't know how they do it. It's an A.
You gotta carry the 8 and drop the 3.
There's letters in there. It's like an A5.
I don't understand the Queen's English. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I guess with that, I'll just go ahead and say, rich and rare.